She's expecting my call. Paul from ITS.
Hey, Paul, you got Tori and Chris here. How are you, sir?
Very good, very good. How's business?
Yeah, we can't complain, you know?
It's
up and down, but one day at a time.
Yeah.
Orlando got hit pretty badly last year with the hurricanes.
Yeah.
So we had about 20-something days where we didn't have tours.
Yeah.
So that was difficult, but, you know, onwards and upwards. So far, this year has been pretty kind to us, so we can't complain. Hopefully, we won't have any storms this year, and it'll stay like this.
Yeah, you guys. It's funny. Like San Francisco, they're like way down, and no one can figure out what it is. They point towards Trump, but I don't really believe that because other parts that you.
Yeah, like in Orlando, we had yesterday with a lot of visitors coming to the office, and there'll be days where we've got 150 on some buses, and then the following day we've got 20 people, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no every Wednesday's busy, every Thursday's quiet. It's just really random that. We've got like 5 days busy and then 3 days of crickets and then 5 days busy and 2 days quiet. It's really strange at the moment.
Right. Okay, so I saw you're on that Google Doc there, right?
Yeah.
And you notice I added a tab at the bottom there, individual videos, and I put the Kennedy Space Center link there. I don't know if you.
Go back to that.
Yeah, go to the bottom left corner. It says individual videos.
Oh, yeah, individual video.
Yeah, so there's the link, and then what you do is, it doesn't really apply to your comments here, but like this guy standing in front of the Atlantis thing, you'd put in the location of that shot, 32 seconds, and then he knows exactly where to go. Now, what I was getting him to do was basically, it would start off, and it'd be a sizzle, so there's 8 of the top shots of what summarizes Kennedy Space Center, but it's a little hard. I went there years ago, and so we're not really sure. Those 8 shots are the most important shots because, as we discussed, when the guy sees those 8 shots, the guy goes, "Wow, I'm going to watch this video, and I'm not going to click off in the next 10 seconds." Right?
So it needs the 8.
Yeah, yeah. And so, and like in the Space Center, there's so many different things. And so let me just go through the whole thing. So you have the sizzle at the beginning, which is about 8 seconds, and then it fades to black, and then it says, I'm recording this call, by the way, and I'll send you a recording because Angelo, the editor, he's out on a shoot, but he's going to work directly with you on this in the sense that you put your comments on the sheet, he does the changes, and you deal directly with him for obvious reasons. And so what happened?
We are going to have to get literally filmed, though, because we really haven't had anything filmed in substance for so many years, Paul, just the odd thing here and there. And our vehicles aren't the same, our tour guide uniforms aren't the same, even things just out and about in the city are not the same as what they're showing on the videos.
I agree. And listen, I'm sorry for Jose kind of dropping the ball here, but you're going to be my point person from now on. And I hear what you're saying. You look like an idiot showing an attraction that's out of date.
If you look at my Vimeo views from the last year,
yeah.
I think there's about 30 in total from the last year. I put them on our website. I haven't pushed them. The last 2 trade shows I've been to, when people have asked for videos, I said not at the moment because I can't give them a video. It's so outdated.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. They think you're the greatest tour company, and then you give them some inferior marketing tool. I get it. So
from 2003.
Yeah. So we'll get there. And what we'll do is we'll make a shot list. We'll edit up the videos, make a shot list, and then we'll go get that stuff. Or Jose's obviously will go get that stuff that we need. So let's just go back to it. So you got the sizzle at the beginning, fades to black, and then it says the experience begins. And at that point, typically you'd want a gray line bus to kind of show, okay, here's the bus tour starting.
Yeah,
and then you go off to Kennedy Space Center, you show the whole thing, and then near the end it says optional add-on tours. And then you show and you need the title in there, Dining with the Astronauts. Is the IMAX an add-on, or is it included?
IMAX is included. included in all tickets to Canada. It has been for like 10 years or 15 years already.
Okay, so what are the paid options then? It's
So, the Dine with the Astronauts, the airboat ride,
yeah.
and the Ultimate Space Experience.
What's that?
Which is the up close bus tour in Kennedy and the Dine with the Astronaut. And then there's a new tour this year called the Launch Control Tour.
Do they have links on their Kennedy Space Center website for these products?
I need to look. The Ultimate Space Experience is a ticket called the Space Pass. I believe it's only sold to resellers. And the Launch Control Tour, possibly they have it. And they should have the Launch Control Tour. I don't know if they have videos. They might just have.
Yeah, but that's fine. But at least the editor can look at the picture and he has some hope of what it is. So when people are going out on the bus, do you sell them like they do in the Grand Canyon? On the bus ride, they sell them the helicopter ride. No. So
yeah, we do on the buses to Clearwater Beach. We do.
Yeah.
And we sell, if they've got just a beach tour, we'll sell all the different boat tours.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we definitely want for the Clearwater buses, like the video that shows all the different boat options.
Yeah.
And we do on the Miami tour that we sell all the like the Everglades option or the hop on hop off bus or the Island Queen. So we do on those tours. But with Kennedy, because they're very hard to get availability in the last minute, we can't sell like Dine with the Astronauts because they're always sold out.
Right.
So we don't do any upgrades for Kennedy Space Center.
But I mean, in some way, that should be in the video that says, "Hey, these exclusive extra activities, you have to book them in advance." You know what I mean? Yeah. But and so the whole idea is obviously in the Clearwater and the Miami, they put a DVD in. They're longer clips, and it shows all the different tours, and then everybody goes to the bus driver. I gotcha. Okay, and
then they can set out and give the bus driver to sort the tickets.
Correct. And so each of these videos, we're going to make like a 1 minute and then a longer version, depending on what the topic is, for around 4 minutes to run in the buses, correct?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would say is, okay, we've dealt with row number 6 already, that if you can send us an email of the paid options and some sort of, link to a website or tell us what it is, or better yet, go in the video that's there now and say, look, at 56 seconds, that's the, ultimate extreme, or do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And as for the buses, which bus, do you want the big 56 passenger bus profiled in that, not the smaller coaches at the start?
It completely depends on the video. So, like for Kennedy Space Center, I want the double decker showing.
The big bus, right? The 56.
Yeah, but we got multiple big buses. There's one which says Empire Bus Lines, and it's a double decker bus.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I told the guy to take that shot out. I know.
No, that's our bus company that we use. So.
I know, but when I'm on Greyline Orlando's website and I'm buying from Greyline Orlando and I see that bus, isn't there a disconnect? Like, I know that, you know that, but the viewer watching the video, I thought we'd just have a nice Greyline bus.
We don't have any Greyline buses.
I know, I'd use it for I'd use a shot from another video just to make it,
Yeah, but I don't think we can use from other cities, Paul, for legality reasons. They're not our buses. We don't own and operate them.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Something's happened, then,
Okay, I gotcha.
Empire bus shows up, they're going to be like, oh no, this is the one. I don't mind even showing the Empire because that's what the buses are going to show up to pick them up. So,
right, yeah.
I'd rather it be
in
mind.
Yeah.
For the city tours, I want the Greyline vans, but the ones that you're having on the city tours at the moment showing are our really old fleet. They're not even the high, the high tops and stuff. So I don't mind Greyline vans being shown, but I want the correct branded. High tops, not the ones that look like ambulances.
No, I gotcha. And the thing is basically, Jose shot some footage of that, I believe. I've seen some aerial footage of one of your vans, and it would obviously be the newer one. So I got that. So we'll put that back in there. You guys will.
What they can show is they can show footage of the Empire bus, and then of the driver on the front of it in the Greyline uniform.
Gotcha. Perfect. There you go.
There. That sort of melds it together.
Yeah, that's great. Great. Okay, and then show the driver. Do we show a driver or a guide?
You can show a driver, that is fine.
Yeah.
They've got the correct on. I need to see which footage of the driver you're looking at putting in. If it's, I need to make sure they're in the correct uniform.
Right. And should we have a shot of the guide in the tour at Kennedy Space Center? Do they let them go free, or does the guide take you around?
They give them a
Yep.
45-minute overview of the Vista Center complex,
Yep.
and then they let them free.
Okay, so we should show the guide because that's part of the sex appeal of going with you guys because you get the guide. Yeah. Okay.
But maybe we can just put a little bit of information on the bottom that says, orientation tour upon arrival.
Yeah. Well, what you should.
People don't think they're getting, tour guides walking around with them all day because we have so many, comments back.
Yeah. Yeah, and some people don't want that either. I prefer that. I want to know the 30 minutes.
I just want to be shown where to go and buy the things, and and then leave them on my own.
Yeah. So what you have to realize too is that once we get these videos up, that you'll want to throw them up on Facebook, and like 80% of all videos are watched with no sound. So I think that we should have titles walking people through. You know what I mean? Just like that title, all the way through it, because even if you got the script or whatever, people have the music turned down. I mean, I always have the audio turned off on videos.
Yeah. I hate it with the noise. Because half the time we're all watching when we're somewhere else, like in other people, so you can't hear it.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the buses figured out, and then the double shot. That was the guy was building the sizzle there. That's why the double shot is. But I'll make him make no duplicate shots for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then so what happens is when we get the next video, we're just going to put it on row 20, and then you guys go ahead and make your comments, and then we'll just work. We'll just work it through. So if you want to bookmark this document or stick it somewhere safe, you'll be referring back to it. Till we get.
Rob, we'll start to go. Do you want us to go to all the stuff on our Vimeo account?
Hold on. I got one other question here. What do you mean go through the Vim? No, we're going to re-edit the videos and send you new videos, right? So these are the new ones I'm going to send. Also, you sell, a lot of other people, and they have existing videos like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, like the fun spots and all that sort
exactly.
of
stuff. So we're going to grab all those videos as well, right?
Okay, but this is my deal with all those, yeah? I don't make money on selling them, Paul. I make so little money on selling them. I sell more for my resellers. I make my money on my sightseeing tours.
Yep.
So I don't want any of them in my sizzle videos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm just thinking on your website.
Their videos should be on my page, which is Fun Spot Ticket.
Yep.
On my website.
Yep.
The Fun Spot video. That's fine.
I get it.
I don't want them.
Yep.
Pushing into any of my sightseeing tour videos.
Totally. You don't want to dilute it. You want people just to focus on buying your tours. And I get it. If they end up buying a tour and end up wanting a Fun Spot ticket, they can go on the website. And if there's a video, that's fine. But we're not going to dilute the key profitable tours for someone to end up just buying a ticket and making $1.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, no, I was just thinking mainly on the website. Where there's if a guy clicks down to Fun Spot, you might as well have a video there, and we could brand it up. We'll brand it up your name. Here's a good play. Let's take let's make a different sizzle, a little shorter, and stick it in front of all those other tours. So when they go to watch Fun Spot, they get a quick little preview of your tours in order to hopefully expose them to one of the other tours that they didn't really think about before. Do you get my point?
Yeah, I'm totally fine for that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So Angelo you're going to send an email. You got Angelo's email. CC me on the emails, and then we'll get this one cleaned up. This is the hardest one and the most important one, obviously. So we're going to spend a little bit more time on it. The other one should go a little bit smoother. Then we'll make a shot list out, and then get Jose out the door.
When you go on our Kennedy Space Center page on the website, we do have one page for each of our tours, though. We do have the Kennedy page, the Kennedy and Airboat page, the Ultimate Space Experience page, and the Dining with the Astronaut page, and then the Launch Control page. And each one of those can have a different video. So I know we're talking about putting all the add-ons on.
Yes. Yes. But that's only for the preview, in the overview video, for the Kennedy Space Center, you're saying have an individual little clip on those add-ons, right?
Yeah. Because on the Ultimate Space Experience tour,
yeah.
We can just put the tour video for the Ultimate Space Experience, because that's the one I'd want to sell them, you know?
Yeah, I got it. See,
Because the thing is, I want to share my video content with the suppliers that will take it.
mhm.
So the ones that'll take it, they might not sell all of our tours.
Yes,
You know, they might only sell the Kennedy and not the optionals, or they might only sell the Ultimate Space Experience
totally. Yep.
and not the optionals.
Yeah.
So it may be like I've always had to do as well, like without all the optionals on, just clean
Yeah, that.
videos, each tours.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem. Once we got the one built, we just pull out the add-ons, and you just give them the straight Kennedy Space Center because that reseller only sells that and no add-ons. Yeah,
Exactly.
that'll be easy to strip that out once we got the final one done.
All right, great. Thanks, Paul. We'll
Oh,
Chris can have a go at this, and I'm going to be leaving the office because I've got to do some errands. But if not, I'll get it finished in the morning for you.
yeah, no rush. He's working on the next video anyway, and so and just CC me on the things just so I can see what's going on.
Sounds good. Thanks, Paul.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.